Nomenclature in chemistry in organic compounds, especially importance of vowels. Vowels means A, E, I, O, U. That should be used in nomenclature. Now we consider that is importance of vowels. We know that is addition of vowels. Some vowels are systematically omitted. In nomenclature, vowels are systematically omitted. In parent hydrides means if methyl ethene, we can consider that is if aldehyde is attached to ethyl group, there should be, we say eth then nal. Okay, then we get ethanol, right? So this parent hydride means ETHE, eth. The terminal E is omitted when followed by a suffix that should be starting with a I, O, U or Y. As for example, ethanol, there should be the actual parent compound having eth, and plus there should be L. So this E is omitted, so we get ultimately ethanol, which having the structure CH3COOH. As we know, there should be CH3COOH. We consider this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, most of the cases numbering can be start from functional group, so we have to retain 1 and 2. So by this way we can get that is C bond C derivative, that is we simply term as eth group, which having one carbon attached with one carbon belongs to carbonyl functionality, so we can say eth plus L, we get ethanol. So other spelling also exist which having the E term, and this is when E and A are placed together. Most of the cases this is incorrect. Okay, next one, similar things can be occurred. There should be the eth pointing and plus amide, AMIDE. So there should be two vowel are close together, E and A, right? But when they attach to produce any name of compound, so we get only A, not E. E that should be omitted. So ethanamide, there E is missing and E is omitted due to the presence of A in the suffix amide. Okay, as amide is started with A and this amide attached with the eth type of moiety, so E will be omitted. So we overall get ethanamide. This is the correct spelling. If we retain that is ETHANE, AMIDE, that is E and A are placed together, that should be the incorrect spelling. Okay. Next one, in the Hunch-Widman system, A of an element prefix is added. Sometimes A will be added, means A also omitted sometimes. Suppose if 1,4-thiazepine, there should be the thiazepine, there should be the combination of 1,4-thia and plus azepine, AZEPINE. Okay, so azepine, so the two consecutive A does not place together. So on that case, due to this, 1A is omitted. So that's why 1,4-thiazepine, which is the combination of 1,4-thia and plus azepine, which having both combination having the AA, that is in the middle of the structure, but 2A does not place together, so we have to omit 1A. Okay, there should be the 1,4-thia also having the last letter A, and azepine also having the last letter, first letter A. Okay, but due to combination, one A is omitted, so we get 1/4 thiazepine. 1,4 hyphen THIA thia ZEPINE thiazepine. Okay, that should be the correct approach. But if we consider their combination, A is not omitted, so we get this, that is 1,4 hyphen THIA, then again AZEPINE, and that should be the incorrect approach, because two A are placed together. This is not a correct approach. This is an incorrect approach. Okay, that is the Hansch-Widman system. Okay, in numerical multiplication, affix says that terminal A is replaced, it followed by a suffix starting with A or O. Okay, sometimes due to suffix which is started with A or O, due to this, the prefix having the A term is, this A term is omitted. Suppose the prefix having A and which that should be joined with the other suffix, and this suffix having the first letter A or O, due to this suffix having A or O letter, prefix lost his or her A term. Okay. Okay. So that is can be occurred in that case, in that example. Suppose in any place, suppose in a bus, there should be 26 seats are there for sitting in the chair. So 26 people are there. Okay, but now one people come and he want to sit, so there should be, in previous 26 people have to lose their chair, then the incoming people can be sit on it. Okay, so similar things can be there, as due to suffix having A or O letter, due to give them a space in the word, so the prefix having the vowel A, that should be omitted and that should be sacrificed. Okay, so this is the example, that is in bracket 1 prime, 1 comma 1 prime, because we know that is comma separate to locans. Locans means nothing but that should be the numbering. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 1 prime, 2 prime, 3, 5, maybe 1 double prime, 2 double prime, 3 double prime, or maybe ABCD, maybe alpha, beta, gamma, they are termed as locans. And locans are most commonly separated by comma in the same part of the system. So 1 comma 1 prime hyphen binapthalene. Here also other terminology is there. 1 comma 1 prime is used to denote the set, that is the linkage of the two naphthalene ring is attached to it. Okay, 1 1 prime designate that there, this is the linkage between the two naphthalene moiety. So we get 1 comma 1 prime hyphen naphthalene, binapthalene. There should be, we know hyphen is used in between of locans and word, and binapthalene because two naphthalenes are attached to it, that's why. Then bracket close, then hyphen 3 3 prime, 4 4 prime tetraamine. This is nothing but amine are present at 3 prime 4 prime position and 3 and 4 position respectively. Okay, that's why we can term as tetraamine, and their locans are 3 3 prime 4 4 prime tetraamine. This is the position of amine. This is the correct approach. Okay, and second one, this is 1 1 prime hyphen binapthalene hyphen 3 3 prime comma 4 4 prime tetraamine. That should be incorrect. Now the difference is what in between of correct spelling and incorrect spelling. There should be the single A is present and there should be the double A is present, and when we consider double A, that is the incorrect spelling, and if we consider single A, there should be correct spelling. As we know, tetraamine can be the combination of tetra and plus amine. Okay, plus amine. So both having combination when they combine to each other, so tetra loss or sacrifice its A due to the presence of A of the A as a first letter of the amine. Okay, as amine approach to tetra and that should be combined to each other to produce tetraamine, so tetra sacrifice its A or loss its A. So due to 2A and do not, most of the cases 2A does not place together, so due to this the A of tetra is lost. Okay, and that's why this is the correct spelling. And if we consider 2A placed together, that is both of A of tetra and amine are placed together, this is the incorrect spelling. Now, annexation of vowel. In some cases, vowels O is added for euphonic reasons between the constants. Okay. Sometimes O is also added. Okay. Suppose ethane sulfonohydroxymic acid. They are in between of sulfone and hydroxymic acid, we get a single O and this O is added and this is the correct spelling. But if we consider sulfone hydroxymic acid, this is incorrect. You can know due to sulfonohydroxymic acid, there should be a connection between the sulfone and hydroxymic acid of the spelling. Okay, and if we consider this sulfone hydroxymic acid, we may confuse that is sulfone is other compound and hydroxymic is other compound. So due to avoid this confusion, we have to connect the two terms sulfone and hydroxymic acid, that is by single O. Okay, so correct approach is ethane sulfonohydroxymic acid. Now, no effect of vowels. In nomenclature of organic compounds, there is no addition or annexation of vowels in the following conditions. Vowels are generally not omitted. Sometimes vowels are not omitted. In what cases? In which cases? There should be first one in numerical prefixes. If numerical prefixes is there, so there should be, we have to consider if O as a ortho position. If numerical prefixes, numbering systems is there, on that case vowels are not omitted. In conjunctive prefixes, in composite prefixes, and in fusion nomenclature, there should be, we have to use no addition or annexation of vowels. Okay. Now we consider locants, additive, conjunctive nomenclature. This is not a things. This is a prefixes. Okay, this is nomenclature. Okay. So in numerical prefixes, in conjunctive prefixes, in composite prefixes, in fusion nomenclature, we have not omit the O. Okay, no addition or annexation of vowels can be there. Not only O, A, E, I, O, U are not omitted. So the example is four prime in bracket thioformyl benzoic acid. Okay, this is the correct approach. There should be O is not omitted. But if we consider benzoic acid is incorrect. This spelling is incorrect. Okay, we use that is 4-thioformyl benzoic acid. This is the correct approach. Okay, thioformyl. Okay. Suppose there are other examples also there. If we consider this CH2CH2OH, okay, so that is cyclohexane ethanol. So there should be cyclohexane E is there, also E also there, ethanol. So this is the correct approach. There is E is not omitted. Cyclohexane having E also and also ethanol. This E also there. So 2 E are placed together in that case, cyclohexanol. Sorry, cyclohexane ethanol. Okay. So in some cases there should be vowels are not omitted. Okay. Other examples also one is there, that is must be cyclohexane CH2 COO. So we can term cyclohexane acetic acid. This is the correct approach. There should be E and A are placed together, but this is the correct spelling. If we omit any one of these, this is not a correct. There should be A and E both are exist. Okay, so this is the some examples where vowels are not omitted. This is the short topic I discussed this about this. That is order of prefixes. Non-detachable prefixes divided into two parts. Okay, there should be basically two types of prefixes are there. One is non-detachable, other is detachable. So non-detachable prefixes divided into two parts. Prefixes which have modified the skeletal structure of a parent compound such as homo or nor, that should be modified the skeletal structure. Okay. And prefixes which are indicated replacement of skeletal atoms of a parent hydride such as aza and oxa. So basically non-detachable prefixes are basically two types. One is giving the modification of skeletal structure to designate homo or nor. As we know, nor born-in system. So nor born-in system. So this nor is nothing but this is a modification of the skeletal structure. Okay, this is one type. Other type, that is prefixes which are indicated replacement of skeletal atoms of a parent hydride such as aza and oxa. Some compounds which having aza or oxa is nothing but that is the replacement of carbon hydrogen atoms by oxygen and nitrogen in the compound. And so these two type of prefixes can be at the part of non-detachable prefixes. In first prefixes show the modification of skeletal structure to use homo or not type terms, and the other type of prefixes are indicated the aza oxa is to denote the replacement of atoms. Now we consider detachable prefixes. What we understand about the detachable prefixes? Detachable prefixes, single prefixes are arranged alphabetically, multiply affixes if necessary are inserted but do not alter the alphabetical order. Okay, so that is single prefixes are arranged alphabetically. Simply alphabetically are arranged. Multiply affixes if necessary are inserted but do not alter the alphabetical order. So detachable prefixes always maintain the alphabetical order. In that case, alphabetical order does not change. This is the main things of the detachable prefixes. So there should be, if we consider this structure, so there should be, we can derive two names. One is 5 hyphen in bracket 1 hyphen chloroethyl, then hyphen 6, then hyphen 2 chloroethyl, then hyphen 1H indole. Other name we can retain, that is 6 hyphen in bracket 2 hyphen chloroethyl, then hyphen 5, then hyphen in bracket 1 hyphen chloroethyl, then hyphen 1H indole. So now we see this is the correct and this is the incorrect. Why? What is the difference in between of them? There should be, we retain 6 first, then 5. Okay. This is not right. Always we need alphabetical order, not mean that is ABCD. That is also applied in 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to consider to retain 5 first and then 6. 5 will become first, then 6. So there in the second structure we retain 6, then 5. So this is not correct thing. This is incorrect thing. Again, other examples is there should be two units are there. One is 1 chloroethyl, other is 2 chloroethyl. Okay. So there is written 2 first, then 1. In that case, 2 first written, then 1. So this is not correct. Okay. This is not correct because we have to written 1, then 2. So due to this 2 reason, the second name is not correct. And there also consider there should be 1 ethyl, there should be Cl is there, not CH3. Okay, then the name is match. Okay, so why the second term is incorrect? Due to 6 come first, then 5. This is the one reason. And 2 chloroethyl group come first, then 1 chloroethyl. So that's why it is wrong, because we have to use alphabetical order or the order in numbering system also, that is 1 come first, then 2, 2 come first, then 3, and so on. In that case, this is the right, because there should be 5 come, then 6, and 1 chloroethyl come first, then 2 chloroethyl. That's why this is the correct naming. Okay. Next one, ortho, meta, para. Substitute arranged in the numerical order 2, 3, 4, 6, 4 respectively. Okay. If we consider ortho, this should be the if substituent. The substituent having at 2 position is the ortho. Okay, this is ortho. And if 3 position, this is a meta. And this is 4 position, this is a para. Right? Substitute arranged in the numerical order 2, 3, and 4 respectively. There should be one example, that is 3-O methyl. O means orthomethyl phenyl. Okay. Then -1 meta-methyl phenyl naphthalene. That should be correct. Because if we consider 1, 2, 3, at 3 position, there should be one, suppose there should be one substituent is there. This is not a X. Suppose we can written this is a R group. R equal to CSC. This is the R group. Okay. So with respect to R, this is the 1. Suppose okay, this is not right. Okay, if we consider naphthalene moiety, we know that this is the 1 position, 2, 3 position. Okay, we do not consider there should be substituent. There we consider naphthalene moiety and their numbering system. Okay, we consider only numbering system of naphthalene. So at 1 position, this unit is present, and this unit is present if we consider this is 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon. Okay, suppose this is 1 carbon, so this is 1 prime, 2 prime, and 3 prime. Okay, so this should be present as a meta position. Okay, so we have to written 1 meta methyl phenyl, then naphthalene. Okay, in that condition 2, 3, so 3 position there should be 1 double prime, 2 double prime. So we consider this is ortho. Okay, so we can say at 3 position of naphthalene, that is in bracket O methyl phenyl unit is present. At 1 position of naphthalene, meta methyl phenyl group is present, then naphthalene. This is the correct approach. But if we consider at 1 position meta methyl phenyl, this is wrong, because 1 position meta methyl phenyl we cannot say first. there should be, we have to use ortho first, then meta. Okay, there should be the confusion why this is correct and this is wrong, right? Because if ortho meta para are given, so their preference is more than the numbering system. So we have to choose ortho, then meta, then para when we write the name. Okay, we have to come first ortho, then meta, then para. So we have to retain ortho first, then meta. Okay, and in the second name we retain meta first, then ortho. Though we make first 1 first, then 3, but here ortho next to the meta in the second name. So that's why this second name is incorrect. But the first name is correct. Though there should be 3 is come first then 1, but this is not considered as there must be ortho and meta is present. So there should be ortho preference over the meta and meta preference over the para. Okay, though their numbering system is present. So ortho comes first, then meta second, and then para third. Okay, so this is ortho, then meta. So that's why this is the correct name. So what we learned, that is if numbering system 1, 2, 3, 4 are given, ortho, meta, para are given. So ortho, meta, para preference over the 1, 2, 3, 4 numbering system. Okay. So you have to consider ortho first and then meta second. If para is present, so para will be third. Okay. Though the numbering system not justified, but in that case ortho, meta, para is predominant. Okay. Next one, importance of bracket, that should be there. Okay. So what are the summary of the whole of the things? That is first one, importance of vowels, that is sometimes vowels are omitted. If the terminal E are omitted when followed by suffix having starting with A, I, O, U or Y. There is some confusions is there. Why? But most of the cases this is followed. That is A, I, O, U. So on that case, when eth and amide are attached, so there should be this E is omitted. So we get ethanamide as a correct spelling, and this is where E and A are attached, so this is the incorrect. Okay. Similar things, there should be this is the correct, and when E or A are placed together, that should be incorrect. Next one, in the Hans Whitman system, there should be A also added. Added means A also omitted. So the combination of thia, 1/4 thia and azipine, the 2A when placed together, this is the incorrect. So we cannot retain, and this is the correct where only single A are placed. In a numerical multiplication affixes, the terminal A is replaced it followed by a suffix starting with A or A. Due to tetra and due to amine. Due to amine, this E is omitted. So we get this tetraamine is the correct statement and the double A is the incorrect spelling. Okay. So A is omitted due to, E is omitted due to, this A is omitted due to this A. Okay. Double A are not placed in that case of tetraamine. Next one, annexation of vowels. In some cases, vowels O is added due to euphonic reasons. There should be sulfono. This O is added in between of sulfone and hydroxamic acid. This is the correct. But here no oxygen is there, so this is incorrect. Used due to euphonic reasons between the consonants. Okay. Consonant means there should be N, there should be H. In between of two consonants, we use vowel. No effect of vowels, there should be No effect of vowels can be there in numerical prefixes, in conjunctive prefixes, in composite prefixes, and in fusion prefixes. Okay, this is the example where benzoic acid, this is the correct statement, but when EI is there, this is the incorrect. This is also example EA are placed in cyclohexane acetic acid. The two A are not omitted or not affected. Now the other prefixes is there, order prefixes. There should be two types. One is non-detachable, another is detachable. So non-detachable are basically two types, in one and in other. There should be used for homo and nor for modification of skeletal structure of the parent compound, and other that is only used as a oxa, thia, phosphor for denote the replacement of skeletal atoms. Detachment of prefixes. Single prefix arranged alphabetically. Multiply prefixes is necessary or inserted, but do not alter the alphabetical order. Alphabetical order always maintained. In this structure, there should be 5 come first, then 6, and 1 chloroethyl group come first, then 2 chloroethyl group. Okay. In that case, there should be numbering systems are there, but preference get ortho, meta, para. If ortho, meta, para are there and the numbering system also there, we do not see numbering system. We have to see ortho, meta, para. There should be ortho written first, then meta, and then para. This is the stuff. Okay. This is the right, because ortho come first, then meta, and this is incorrect because meta come first, then ortho. That's why it is incorrect. Okay. Okay.